What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing today? I am Mighty Fine Times, and I have returned to my PC once again. We are hopping back on Tier Maker. Today, I've gathered all these cereals that are on this tier list, and we are going to throw them between S as legendary and D as in I don't like them, the cereals suck. So yeah, we got about 30, 40 cereals to go through, so let's start this. Like, sub, comment, do whatever you need to do. We're on the road to 400 subs. That'd be greatly appreciated. And let's jump into it. All right, so 40 cereals. Here we go. Time to piss some people off. All right, what are we starting with? We got Apple Jacks, Boo Berry, all these. Nice. All right, so let's start with the classic Apple Jacks. I had Apple Jacks when I was younger. They were never anything special. It's just two dudes. It's literally just cinnamon and apple. They gave me some good times, so they're gonna go in B. They weren't like mighty fine times, but they were solid. It was literally just a plain old cereal of just apple and cinnamon. Boo Berry was legendary. It came out during Halloween times. You always look forward to it. I liked, there was Frankenberry, there was Count Chocolate, but Boo Berry was the best of the three. So it's gonna stay up there. I know it's only a once in a time year round thing, but it's still really good. Captain Crunch, I'm not gonna lie, it's good, but every time I eat it, the roof of my mouth is in shreds. So I don't like it. I sound like I'm drunk after every time I eat Captain Crunch because the roof of my mouth is just it's in horrible shreds. Captain Crunch Berries, it's an A. I like it. It's a very good cereal. It's better than the original Captain Crunch. We added the berries in. The berries were delicious. What is this? Sprinkle donut. Yeah, never had it. We're gonna throw the ones I've never had in D. Oops, all berries. This one's horrible too. We have the OG Captain Crunch, which is delicious. You throw in some berries, it's even better. But you throw in all berries, I'm sorry, I don't like it. The peanut butter crunch, it's okay. Like I said, these two originals are better. This is nothing to like write home to your family about. It's like peanut buttery Captain Crunch. That's literally what it's supposed to be. I like peanut butter, but not in the way that Captain Crunch did it. All right, what we got next? Cheerios. I never liked Cheerios. They're going in D. They're kind of like the most blandest cereal out there. If you ask anybody to tell them what their favorite cereal is, I bet you no one on this earth, unless they're 90 years old, is going to say Cheerios. Same with these others. The chocolate Cheerios, they're slightly better. They're still going to go in C, though. I don't like Cheerios. Never have, never will. Frosted Cheerios, they're probably worse than the originals. I don't like Cheerios. They're just they're like literally they're the most bland thing on this universe and probably the worst cereal out there. Like I know it's the baseline for cereals, but like come on. All right, Chex Mix. I was also never a fan of Chex Mix. They're boring. The original, yeah, the original gets like a C, and the other two, the blueberry and the cinnamon, they're going a D. Man, I don't like Chex Mix. Like it's just, or yeah, it's just not a good cereal. It's just I don't like it. It's plain. It doesn't taste good. Chips Ahoy though. Chips Ahoy, let me tell you, Chips Ahoy is gonna get a solid B. The cookies are good, and then you turn into a cereal, dude. I used to eat this stuff like out of the bag, like scooping it in handfuls, just eating it at 11 o'clock at night. This is a good cereal right here. Kellogg's Cinnabons. I did have these a couple times. They're gonna go in like a high C. They're not the best cereal, but then again, they're not the worst. If you want something that literally tastes like cinnamon rolls, this is it. Kellogg's cooked a little bit with it, but it's not anything that I'm gonna like put anything higher than like a C on a tier list. Oh, we got to talk about this one next. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is our first and probably like one of four S tiers. Listen, Cinnamon Toast Crunch has got to be one of the greatest cereals on this earth. If you look at like the background of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you got these little squares. They are all flaky and delicious. You put some milk in them. Ooh, they sit for 5 minutes. They are the most mighty fine cereal on this earth. There's one more that could like top it or two more that are just above this. But these are so good. You got the little squares, and I remember all those commercials where they had like the little cinnamon dudes, the squares running around biting each other with that little blast of Cinnadust. They got worse as I got older, but yeah, it's delicious. If I had to pick between any cereal, this is like one of the three all-time go-tos. Like this is great. All right, what we got next? Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs are like a solid A. We all get the gimmick. The bird is crazy, and you got these. You pour them in water, and the milk, or pour them in water. Jesus, pour them into milk, and then the milk turns brown. If you're eating cereal with water, man, you gotta be poor or something. But yeah, the milk turns brown. It's a solid cereal. I mean, there's nothing really I can say about it. Cookie Crisp, you can go in a B. there's really no nutrition to this cereal. It's just it's literally cookies. That's what it is. It's Cookie Crisp. If I want like cookies, then I'll just eat Oreos for breakfast. I'm not gonna sit here and eat Cookie Crisps. But yeah, I mean, it's an okay tasting cereal. It's better than like these. There's a standard line that's drawn right here where you got good cereals and up, and then just like crappy cereals and down. Cornflakes and Pops are two, like, if I had an F tier, it would go in the F tier. I hate cornflakes and I hate Pops. I never like the taste of either of these. This is something you want to have if you're like on a diet and you're trying to start your day, and Pops is just banned. It's probably the worst cereal on here, as along with like Kix. Kix can go down here too. The ones I've never heard of. Let's just scratch off the ones that I've never heard of real quick. Cracklin Oat Bran, never heard of you. Gorilla Munch, there's no way that's a cereal. Honeycomb, I know you tasted horrible. I didn't know they had powdered donuts. Go Lean, that's another diet food. Life is horrible. Sue me if you want, but Life cereal is horrible. Lukey-O's? What is that, man? Crave. Wheaties are horrible too. Sue me if you want. They're horrible. Okay, the rest of these I've heard of, so we can actually keep going with the tier list. All right, Count Chocula. Like I said, there was Boo Berry, Count Chocula, and Frankenberry. This was another good one. You can go in B. I like the chocolatey taste. That's kind of the whole point of it. So it's just going to sit there. And then Frankenberry, you can go in like a higher B. It goes Boo Berry, which is delicious, the blueberry taste. Then Frankenberry, then Count Chocula. I get it, these three were only a 1 month a year thing. But still, when they came out and I was younger, I would be running to the cereal aisle to snag one. Like, that ain't even like a question. I was running, sprinting, doing jumping jacks to get my hands on a box of Boo Berry, and then, November rolls around and then they're gone. So yeah. All right, the Eggo waffles. These are also in the A tier. I had these recently for the first time. Dude, they're so good. They have like these little waffles with like a little crunch to them. They're so good. And then sometimes, if I ever want to eat these like without milk, I will actually put syrup on them. Dude, they're so good. They are so good. They're not Boo Berry or they're not Captain Crunch, but they are good. Ooh, we got to talk about this one. This was the other S tier that I was talking about. French Toast Crunch. This right here is the best cereal ever known to mankind. If I had to pick what was on my deathbed or as like a last meal, I am putting some French Toast Crunch in there. They literally have French toast that you can put milk with it, or you can put maple syrup. It has a maple syrupy taste. This thing is the most delicious thing they've ever had. If they would have had this in the early 2000s when I was like 5, I would have ate it every single day. I just found out about this like 5 years ago or whenever it came out. This is the best cereal known to mankind. Fight me if you want. It's delicious. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops, you guys are going to go in a B. I was never a fan of Fruit Loops. I ate them when I was younger, and then as I got older, the whole Red 40 thing kind of screwed with me, so you can sit there. I have some good memories of you, but yeah. Frosted Flakes, I never liked you. I had you when I was like over my grandma and grandpa's house, so that's where you can sit. It wasn't a good tasting cereal. It wasn't bad, so you can sit right at C. Mini Wheats. Mini Wheats are also another S tier. Like, let me put it this way. They somehow managed to balance health and deliciousness. You put those together and you literally have Mini Wheats. You get some of the pieces that are regular with a little bit of the frosting, but then you got the good ones with like the double coating of frosting, or the two that got stuck together. And oh, dude, they're so good. Like there's these, there's blueberry, there's like an autumn flavor or strawberry, something along those lines. They're so good, dude. I'm not even kidding. They are delicious. I love Mini Wheats. Like if I had to pick between French Toast Crunch and Mini Wheats, it's literally just depending on the mood. If I am in a mood where I'm like, I want some maple syrupy, I'm picking this. But if I'm like, yo, I need to eat healthy for the day, then we're going Mini Wheats. But they're still delicious. That's the thing. All right, what's next on this? Golden Crisps, I don't like you. Golden Graham, you can go in a B. I like Golden Grahams. They're kind of like plain though. You know, I really don't have anything else to say about them. I tried them. They're good. They got a little like the Golden Graham taste to them, like those little bars. But yeah, Honey Bunches of Oats, you suck. I hate Honey Bunches of Oats. Probably one of the driest cereals I've ever had. Like somehow managed with milk, it's still dry. Like it's just horrible. I just saw this one, Oreos. The only reason why I'm putting it in D, like I tried it the one time, It's a good cereal, but I swear to you, it's like diabetes for breakfast. It's it's just too much, you know. That's all I can really say about it. You're literally having cookies for breakfast. Honey Nut Cheerios, I have said this before and I said it again. You are horrible. Stay away. The donut ones, I've never had it, but I've tried the powder donuts. They are like really good. So I'm gonna throw you in B. If I'm going based off, I've had the donuts in real life. It says they're new right there too. So yeah, I don't eat cereal anymore. But we're going off of the past 26 years of taste. All right, Crave. This is another cereal that's going in S. Like, this again is not a healthy cereal, but it is so good it's not even funny. Like, they're these little bars that are just filled with chocolate. There's no nutritional value to them, but the difference between Oreos and Crave is I could sit here and eat a whole box of Crave and just feel good about myself. That's the difference. They are so good. And then they have the double chocolate flavor. Oh my lord. The double chocolate is literally diabetes, but this one is like diabetes -1. All right, Lucky Charms. You are also a like you are an A tier. I ate this a lot of my childhood. Lucky Charms is like it's literally the perfect balance of highs and lows in life. You got like the marshmallows. I would like pick all of them out or save them till last when I was younger, and then just eat all the brown pieces. So that like last bite is just nothing but marshmallows. Like it was your perfect balance of good versus bad when it came to cereal. Nutter Butters. These are good. I really don't have anything to say about them. They taste like if you were eating an actual Nutter Butter. Little bit of peanut butter, little bit of chocolate, little bit of nut. It was good. I have nothing else to say about it. Cocoa Pebbles. You guys were a C. Cocoa Pebbles. The Fruity Pebbles are actually better. The Fruity Pebbles can go in A. The difference between these two is like if you ever tried Fruity Pebbles, these things are delicious. They got a fruit blast in them that's so good. Cocoa Pebbles are just like chocolate, so that's where I sit with them. Pop Tarts, I've never had you. I'm so sorry. I know what you are. I've never had you. Raisin Bran is horrible. Again, fight me if you want. But I don't like healthy cereal for breakfast. If I'm going to eat cereal for breakfast, it has to be any one of these from B tier to S tier. I don't want something that's going to, like, say, start your day with, I don't know, a kick or something. Ooh, mini wheats. Yeah, again, mini wheats. I said strawberry, blueberry, cinnamon. I don't really care what it is. It's going up in S. Oh, Reese's Puffs. This is another one. I have this commercial actually ingrained into my head that like REESESP to the U to the FFS. Yeah, this aired so much in my teen years. It's the cereal was good. The commercials are ingrained in my head with that like black kid with the sunglasses and the bowl. It was hilarious. Rice Krispies. These are like another C tier. I really or Cocoa Krispies and Rice Krispies. I don't really have anything to say about them. They just they were cereal. They were cereal that you would have when you went over your grandma or grandpa's house. So that's where they stand. S'mores, I didn't like you. I'm so sorry. I thought this was going to be a really good cereal. It wasn't. Sour Patch Kids are another D tier because literally these things, out of anything on this list, this is what diabetes is as a cereal. It tastes horrible. Special K, you guys are also C tier. I feel anything but special when I eat Special K, so yeah, you could sit there. It's like bland. And then they have the ones that's like I think it's this one where they say it's like chocolate Special K. It's 99% K and 1% chocolate. Oh, Trix. Trix is another A tier. You know that rabbit Trix are made for kids. The cereal was actually pretty good. I don't think again there's no nutritional value to these. The cereals that taste good are the worst for you. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I tried the Trix yogurt too. It was delicious. I'm so sad that got discontinued. Those little cups were like it would have like red and yellow, and you'd mix them to make like orange or something. And then Waffle Crisps. Again, you were a solid cereal. So this is where I stand with it. So what did we learn from today? The good cereals are the ones that are bad for you and could cause diabetes. And the ones that are actually good for you taste like crap. And then you have everything that's in between. So, yeah, this is my tier list. If you don't like it, sue me.